2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Valero Texas Open. Today's coverage is about to kick off. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, what a gorgeous day as this event kicks off our featured group. Well, we've got two players who appear to have entered into quite the rivalry.
Yeah, so this week their goal is to beat Jon Rahm. Henny, that is by no means an easy feat.
No, if Jon Rahm is fired up, sparks could fly, you want to be out of the way, and he's just going to go straight through like a Spanish bull.
Yes, he's fire and brimstone, isn't he, Jon Rahm? All the Americans couldn't beat him in a Ryder Cup. This player, well, it's an ambitious rivalry to say the least.
Yeah, that one will play. TPC San Antonio, Rich, is one of the stern tests on the PGA Tour, and you get an examination right out of the gates.
Second shot on this golf course, Luke, is one of the most difficult on this golf course. A deep bunker out to the right. The green runs away on the right-hand side. A tiny target for sure with the second shots.
It's a well-played chip shot there.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
He's currently tied for fifth. Let's head across to the second, which is a par 5, but a long one, stretching over 600 yards.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
And they're playing from about 140 yards out.
Puff of breeze moving this golf ball left to right.
See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Wonderful shot.
Oh, what a hole out. I'd love to say I'm surprised, but I'm not. This is just what they do.
Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Beautiful shot. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Rich, let's head to the par 3 third, the first of our shorter holes.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green's perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
And finds himself in a share of the lead. The fourth is one of the stronger par 4s at TPC San Antonio, stretching 485 yards.
This is a very narrow driving area, especially where that fairway bunker comes into play down the left-hand side. Second shot is to a green that runs from right to left with a deep bunker down the left-hand side. Anything missed out to the right is no bargain either, as there is a runoff area out to the right-hand side. This is a difficult par 4.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's currently in first place, looking to hold that lead here.
Heading towards the rough, this one. Oh, that's absolutely beautiful out of the sand. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt.
If this putt drops, they'll pull in front of Rahm. This group is heating up.
Was on a good line. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. That will work. And a quick glimpse of the leaderboard sees this player currently residing in second place behind Tony Finau.
Well, TPC San Antonio gives you a few chances to get after the golf course, Rich, and right here at the 5th, there's a decision to be made off the tee.
This is an excellent opportunity to be brave, knock it on with the driver. If you lay back with an iron, a very straightforward pitch, but I just don't see the players wanting to lay up.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th.
A chance to move into first here with this putt.
A bit long on that one. And this putt to move into a tie for first place.
Heading to the next hole, and this player is currently in a share of the lead with Tony Finau.
Moving up the leaderboard, I like it.
Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side, but from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly, but still going in with a short iron into this par 4, a birdie is definitely makeable.
That's not the shot they're after.
What's a strange miss there, Luke? They've been hitting the greens all day long.
We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
Well, he's in the spot he feels most comfortable. That's first place. I don't think he's going to want to let that go.
A wonderful shot, well played, a chance for birdie here at the 6th. Let's catch up with the current proceedings.
Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? 7 feet to the cup.
Trying to save par here.
Yeah, nicely holed.
He's currently tied for first. The par 3 7th, Rich, has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front center of the green.
And it's a triple tier green as well, Luke. It shares it with the 3rd hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll be in a low area that will be difficult to get it super close. But yes, you must avoid the bunker on the left-hand side. It is cavernous, as you say.
It doesn't matter how you hit it if you can hold putts like that. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par.
Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's 1 stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
This is awesome. Check this out. Opens the blade wide up, goes right underneath it, and finds the bottom of the cup. Bravo indeed, sir.
And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Well, the Valero Texas Open is such a hugely popular and famous event in this great state of Texas. I know as a proud Texan Beamer, this was one you wanted to win at some stage in your life. You get the cowboy boots for winning here, but TPC San Antonio, it really sorts out the players, doesn't it?
It does that and possibly more, Luke. I have to say that coming to this tournament, since its inception here at TPC San Antonio, I was a little dumbfounded on exactly how to play it because there was danger everywhere. it's just one of these golf courses where it's relentless, where you just don't feel like you stand on any particular shot and feel like it's easy. Like you can breathe easily and go ahead and let it go. Maybe on 1 or 2 holes, but that's about it. There is danger seemingly everywhere, especially off the tee around this golf course. Most notably, the 9th hole, where one player hit his first shot to the right, and then it stayed right, and then stayed right, and then all added up to a 16. So there you go. I think that's the highest score ever recorded at a PGA Tour event as well, a 16. Where? At TPC San Antonio.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The closing hole on this front 9 at TPC San Antonio is a strong par 4. That's some good golf right there. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up here from about 175 yards. Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Little birdie look in here.
Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. And that will take him to 2 under. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Tied at the top, Rich, with the back 9 here left today.
Yeah, I like it. Sneaky good. There's no doubt about it. Let's see if they can keep the momentum up for the final 9.
As players make the turn, they find themselves on the tee at the 10th.
Generous driving area on this downhill par 4 that doglegs slightly from left to right. Second shot will be back up the hill to a green that's well protected by 3 bunkers. This is a good birdie opportunity if you find the fairway.
Nice out the rough here.
That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
Beauty of a chip shot there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Another birdie opportunity lies at the par 4 11th, but players must navigate the fairway bunkers.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots, as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
Absolutely flushed. The great Severano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in Jon Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely agree with that. I believe in the game right now, Luke, that if there's one player that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think Jon Rahm's name would be number 1, because he seemingly has 0 weaknesses. I can't find a single one. I look at his game and it is so complete, you just get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game. He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
Yeah, it certainly feels like we're in the Jon Rahm era right now. That gets the job done. Moving right along, they're currently tied for first in the standings, alongside Lexi Thompson. Rich, this par 4 12th, really challenging, especially around the green.
This tee shot is underrated in difficulty-wise. This is not an easy tee shot, as this fairway pitches from left to right. You want to skirt the bunker down the left-hand side as best possible to find the fairway. Second shot from there goes straight uphill and surrounded by two of the deepest bunkers on the golf course. As they say, Luke, everything is bigger in Texas, and these bunkers are proof of that.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Well, that looked good for a long way.
The putt drops, and we're moving on.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. 13's a long par three, measuring 245 yards, Rich, but it is playing downhill.
Downhill to a sliver of a green, however. Anything missed out to the right will leave a very challenging pitch shot to a green that'll sit well above them. Come up short, and those bunkers, well, that's no bargain either. A three here, well, you done good.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Wow, that almost went in the hole.
And a par putt awaits him.
And that putt will drop. Well done.
Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
That'll affect the scorecard. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. What do you think of the 14th, Rich? A par 5, 575 yards.
This is a really good par 5 here, Luke. Tee shot wants to favor the right-hand side of the fairway, if at all possible, shortening the hole some 20 yards. Second shot must avoid those fairway bunkers down the right and on the left-hand side. A narrow opening to this green should players go for it in two.
Always a tough shot to get out of.
He's gonna need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sand wedge is good enough to get this out.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole.
And a guaranteed birdie now for this player. Good stuff indeed. This one's tracking.
And with that, that's their fourth birdie. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par.
Glancing at the scoreboard, and they're currently sitting in first place. Lexi Thompson holds second.
As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
Good shot there, Beamer. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Just needs this one to kick right. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Wow. What a recovery. Almost hold it. Lovely touch. Well played.
Love watching this player around the greens.
And the putt drops, now at 3 under, heading down the stretch.
And just with the slimmest of leads out there, Luke, this will be interesting to see how they handle the pressure.
Let's catch up with Jon Rahm.
And that was silky smooth out of the sand. Good shot. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is up by 3 shots.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
A par putt awaits.
It's got a chance. Well done.
We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
He's currently in second place, hoping to overtake the leader.
Well, there's the line, the greenside bunker. Can they get this one up and down? Oh, you've made it. What a play. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
As we get down the stretch here at TPC San Antonio, there's a number of options that can be taken. This 17th's a fascinating hole.
Luke, if it's playing downwind, a driver is a must. If it's back into the wind, take out the iron for safety.
Nicely done.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. It's on a good line. Geez, making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Well, while the closing hole at TPC San Antonio can be reached in 2, Rich, it's all set up by the tee shot.
Tee shot must find the fairway. If not, you have water hazards left and bunkers right that will gobble up that second shot if you're slightly out of position.
You like that, didn't you? 4 victories so far this season. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. He's found the surface. Good chance here.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Shame it didn't drop. Well, that was a Texas-sized performance by our champion. They have now added the Valero Texas Open to their list of wins.
After this victory, Luke, I'm pretty sure this player's going to have a little bigger hitch in his giddy-up.
And Henny, it goes without saying that this player dominated their rival today.
Yes, Luke, no one could catch this player, let alone their rival.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.